definitely getting a lot of text questions for our guests. I'll start with you, Dette. This is from Anton of Cubao. Uh, how much capital to open a shop inside a mall? So, would you like to answer that? Of course, I guess it would depend what kind of business.
Yeah. Actually, it would depend on what kind of business and on the area you're getting. Example, for a 50 square meter space, a retail shop,
Yes, retail.
um, you have to have 3 months advance and 3 months deposit for the rent. So more or less, the rent would be around 50 to 60,000. So that's 360,000 just for the advances in rent. And then for the construction of the place, maybe more or less around 1 million. So that's 1,360. And then for your products,
Iba pa yan.
iba pa yon. And that would depend on what type of business you're in.
So, lagay mo na at 1.5, dun pa lang sa place pa lang yun. Wala
Yes,
pa
sa place pa lang yon. Sa products, it would depend.
But it would also depend kung anong mall, no? Like, Galleria is medyo up there, no? But there are smaller malls.
More or less, medyo naglalaro na siya sa ganon.
So, yun na ang
Yung
industry rates ngayon.
Yeah, more or less. But pag restaurant, mas malaki
Because?
of the kitchen equipment. Kasi kitchen equipment is expensive eh. So, mas malaki. And the place you need is bigger.
Alright.
So, that's more expensive.
Okay, another, this is not a question, this is a reaction. This is from Linda of San Juan. Nalugi na ako dati, nakaka-trauma pala. Okay. Your reaction to that, nakaka-trauma siguro talaga.
Kasi usually kasi a lot of people think na pag nag-open ka ng business, okay ka na eh. Parang you'll earn. But it's not, most of the time, hindi. So, pagka usually like when you go to restaurants, makikita mo parang ang daming tao but it doesn't mean na you're earning. So, sometimes makikita mo talaga yon if ikaw yung nag-handle ng business. So, syempre pag nalugi ka, ano rin yun? Kumbaga, sometimes you just have to charge it to experience. So, at least alam mo na yung mistakes mo, hindi mo nagagawin. But then again, syempre yung pera mo nawala na, yun ang nakaka-trauma. Try not to do it again, no? Yeah.
And try not to make a mistake in the first place if you can learn from the experiences of others. No?
Exactly. You have to research before you open a business.
Pero sa business, one thing is kailangan talaga lakas ng loob. I know you come from a political family. You're the sister of Senator Cheese Escudero. So, ang comfort zone nyo siguro is politics. And yet, ikaw lang yata sa family mo talagang aggressive sa business. Ever since you graduated, business. So, ano yun? Is that the kind of person you are? Ibig sabihin, meron ba talagang yung timpla ng tao, uri ng tao, o temperament ng tao na bagay maging negosyante?
Yeah, kasi kung mahina loob mo, hindi ka papasok sa business. Kasi wala namang 100% eh. Na like, when you open a business, sure ka nakikita. Kasi kung sure ka nakikita, di lahat ng tao nag-open ng business. So, wala talagang 100% na So, initially, it would start lakas ng loob. Kasi kung wala ka nun, and of course, kasi, yeah, capital. Kasi, at risk yung money mo. Diba? At risk yung money mo. But kami kasi, when we open a business, we have partners eh. Corporation kami eh. So, hindi naman ako lang eh. So, it's better. At least, alam mo yun, hindi ganun kabigat.
Spread out
The work and the investment.
This is from Tina of QC, Quezon City. This is for your shoe business. No? My 11-year-old son complaining of ankle pains. Can you give your number?
Yeah. Maybe later I can.
Later.
I can give the
Tsaka
number.
they can always research it naman. Doctor ko.
Actually, it's better if you go to our shop in Robinson's Magnolia or Robinson's Galleria. Because we have to have the feet of your son or daughter assessed. So it's better if you go to the shop.
Okay. Now, to Chef Erwin, this is from Victor of Santa Maria. I guess this is Santa Maria, Bulacan. No? Do you need to study culinary arts abroad to get good job? This is what I was asking you. Do you need foreign education?
I don't think so. Because I've known I've known other chefs na Pinoy na they've made it in the industry na hindi rin naman nag-aral sa abroad. Marami namang mga ang importante lang taga is mag-aral. Mag-aral ka ng either hospitality management or culinary. Marami na namang mga schools dito sa Pilipinas. So, mag-aral. Doesn't have to be abroad, pero mag-aral.
And get good at whatever you do, di ba?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Put that put in the time. Train, get the work experience. It's not going to be easy at the start, pero
Madali naman yata ma-check sa inyo kung magaling no? Kung masarap yung ginagawa.
Oo. Yun nga sa industry namin, may
Instant
product.
gratification.
Instant gratification. Nandun yung product. Kung masarap, sinong
Kung
gumawa
hindi,
yan?
hindi.
Kung hindi, okay.
Malinaw. Okay. From Mike of Parañaque, very practical question. Dami ba job opening sa St. Vincent? St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Doon hindi masyado kasi hindi malalaki yung mga hotels doon eh. Well, first of all, anong industry? Kung hospitality industry, yung mga hotels doon, maliliit lang eh. So, hindi ganun kalaki yung openings. Yung mga openings maraming openings sa mga islands na malalaki yung hotels. Jamaica, Dominican Republic, and also cruise ships. Cruise ships have been traditional parang working places for Filipino chefs and hospitality workers. So sa cruise ships, maraming openings.
So,
Smaller
cruise ships
islands, if
talaga.
he's asking kung sa St. Vincent and the Grenadines specifically, not so much.
Is
But
it true
the
na yung
Caribbean
bar
in
staff,
general, marami.
yung mga bartenders, marami sa cruise ship, Filipino?
From sa cruise ships ngayon, like Filipinos have been in the cruise ship industry for a good number of years. So from the bottom all the way to the top, may Pinoy for sure.
Ano yata tayo mga pictures dyan, yung mga special preparation mo, no? Yung platings anyway. We might see that later. From Facebook, we are receiving some greetings from Angela de las Alas of Canada. I don't know if these are your classmates or your
Yes,
friends, no?
yes.
Amy or Amy Asperin of North Dakota State University. So, and Chef Nikki Eliasar of where is this? Enderon.
Enderon, yeah.
Enderon, okay. So, I guess this is from your circle, no? So they're greeting you from Facebook. You did those.
Yes, yeah. Those are pictures of of the daily specials that I run in Mustique.
People in your line of work call that plating. No? How important is plating? Is that a different art altogether?
Presentation is really
For
is
hotels.
important. Yeah, for it's a way to add value to the food that you're eating. Taste for me is the first,
Of
and
course.
then presentation because people eat with their eyes. Ika nga. But it's very important presentation.
Okay. This is from Erwin, doesn't say where. May Filipino cuisine ba sa Cotton House since you're the executive chef?
Yes, meron. I can answer that question because every day I make daily specials. So every now and then I'll interject some Filipino touches, whether it's lumpia or I've even cooked adobo and kare-kare over there because a lot of my guests have no point of reference for Philippine cuisine. So I can throw out their exotic things to them, and as long as it tastes good and it's not so so out there in their minds, then that's
I
fine.
think yung maselan sa exotic, yung American lang. Medyo simple lang sila.
Oo.
Beef and eggs and bread. No?
Yeah.
Even the most exotic now in the eyes of a lot of Americans, I guess, would be yung balot, no? Which isn't for us, di ba? It's pretty much standard fare.
Yeah, but that yung ganung ka-exotic, yun ang hindi ko masaserve. Yung medyo naman, still
Hindi pa exotic
safe.
yun sa atin.
Sa atin hindi exotic, pero dun sa mga iba,
Exotic na.
exotic na yon.
So, kailangan sa panlasa rin. No? Okay.
Eterno ko rin naman dun sa panlasa ng mga guests na nandun.
Okay, Erwin, this is from Vina of Cebu. Do you have plans of putting up a resto in the future, or would you rather work in a hotel or resto? So I guess they're thinking whether it's better to be an entrepreneur or just the professional services.
I think eventually ultimately yun rin naman yung goal ko magtayo ng sarili kong business. Pero I'd have to put in a little bit more, a little bit more research into it. You know, eventually it'll happen.
For that, Jake of Jensen asks, what does it take to bring an international or foreign brand in the local market? Do you attend franchise expos?
Usually, some people do attend franchise expo. But for us kasi, we already saw the brand. And then we decided na, okay, let's bring it here. And then we contacted them, usually email. Just through email. Research lang. Own research. And then you email them. And then they answered us na, okay, go to the franchise expo. We will be there. And then we met them there in Hong Kong. So that's how it started. But if you don't have any business in mind yet, it's better to go to a franchise show, expo in abroad if you want a foreign brand.
Okay, that another question. Anong price range ng shoes ng Dr. Kong? Meron bang upcoming sale o baka potential customer?
Ang cheapest namin is for the kids, 1,650. And then for the old stocks, we have 50% discount. So you can visit the store to check out the sale.
Meron yan yung mga arch support and all that.
Meron
heel
na.
support.
Meron na.
Even for kids?
Even for kids. Because you have to start young. Kasi mas okay for kids. Mas okay to start it with kids. Kasi nagde-develop pa yung feet nila. Pag medyo may edad na, hindi na nagde-develop. So kung ano yung problema mo sa feet, more or less, yun na yun. So with our shoes, hindi siya lalala. Kung ano man yung problema mo sa feet, hindi siya magde-deteriorate. It prevents further deterioration.
Okay. That on that note, your parting shot to a lot of Filipinos who want to be entrepreneurs or who are already upstart entrepreneurs, your insights, what can you share?
Of course, number one, you have to be patient. Kasi in every business, there are ups and downs. So when you experience the downs, you can't give up right away. So kailangan talaga work hard, be patient, and be hardworking.
Your parting shot, Chef Erwin.
Train, study, train, don't give up. Dun sa mga gustong mag-chef, kaya mo yan. But the training is where dun ka talaga mahahasa. So study, train, and then keep cooking.
Then follow through.